Hello and welcome to this week's newsletter. Sorry about last week, missed last week off, didn't I? I was at a wedding and forgot to do my newsletter. So it means lots to get through this week. And we'll go back to a couple of weeks ago, the US Open Championship won by Wyndham Clark. Wasn't it superb? Wasn't he good? He was absolutely brilliant. I know he won the Wells Fargo a couple of months ago and showed his mettle there for his first tour win, but nobody expected him to go on and win the US Open. But wasn't he very, very impressive? Played impressively well down the stretch under pressure. Obviously, Rory finished second, didn't he? Rory, again, just couldn't hold a putt on the last day. In fact, on the weekend, he didn't hold any putts whatsoever. I think the longest putt he held was about 15 foot on the third hole on the third round Saturday. So, yeah, it was unbelievable. Rory, for some reason, when it comes down to it, same as at the Open last year at St Andrews, just couldn't hold a putt to make those birdies, whether it's fate or whether it's technique, I don't know. Generally, from 20 foot, you know, you need a bit of luck to hold putts from 20 foot. Yes, it's skill, obviously, but for the actual ball to go into the hole, sometimes you do need a little bit of lady luck, and Rory's just not quite happening yet, is it? So he must win one soon, surely. You can't be knocking on the door and be as close to he is at winning these major championships without winning one. He puts himself in contention so many times. He just needs a bit of luck and those putts to drop on the day. In the past, other players have benefited from other players choking. Fowler was a great one for that, wasn't he? Fowler won 5 of his 6 majors because other players sort of fell away on the day and he was the benefactor of that. But that doesn't seem to happen for Rory. So you do need a bit of good fortune, not only to hold a putt yourself or the other opponent to fall away to win these major championships. But that didn't happen. That's not happened for Rory. And Wyndham Clark, like I said, he was superb under pressure, held his nerve well and was very much a worthy US Open champion. In our sweepstake, Bob Picton had Wyndham Clark. So Bob Picton, well done. He's won £102 onto his Pro Shop account. Simon Hood had Rory. Well done, Simon. He got £60. Stu Pearce had Scotty Scheffler, another one who struggled to hold the putts. Struggled to hold the putts all year, but he's still world number one. But the putts aren't dropping for him anyway. But Stu Pearce had Scotty Scheffler, £40. Ray Pope had Cam Smith, who came in with a good last round. He got £20. And then tied a fifth, all got £3.33 each, was Keith Wright, Kevin Milden, Trevor Snowling, who had Minjee Lee, Tommy Fleetwood and Ricky Fowler. And then the lowest rounds of the week, Kevin Milden and Simon Hood got £10 each for the Xander Schauffele's and Ricky Fowler. It's good to see Ricky Fowler back up there again, wasn't it? Yeah, they both had an opening round 62, which is tied the lowest round in major championship history. Only, I can't think of his name, South African fella shot 62. Brandon Gray shot 62 in the Open a few years ago, didn't he? So it's only those three, Ricky Fowler and Xander Schauffele, that shot 62 in major championships. And then Min Woon Lee, Keith Wright got £20 on the second day. Matsuyama and Cantley meant Terry Walnuff and Bob Picton got £10 each on day 3. And Tommy Fleetwood shot a fine last round 63. So Trevor Snowling picked up another £20 as well. Yeah, Tommy, a nice little back door, as they call it, backdoor top 5 in a major championship. Again, when's he going to win one of those? He's knocking on the door, isn't he? But never can quite, again, hold those putts when it matters. That's when it comes down to. Last week, we had the ladies' major championship, the KMP LPGA tournament, ladies PGA, basically. And that was run by, what was her name? Runongning Lin, or Yin. Anyway, I watched it. She was fabulous. She held a nice putt on the last to make birdie. I think she finished birdie to win the tournament. It was good to see. The Irish girl, Leona Maguire, was up there for a long time. She was leading into the third round, but just fell away at the end. And a Northern Irish girl called Stephanie Meadow had a chance to win, but she messed up the last hole as well. But it was quite exciting, even though I can't say her name. Ruoning Yin. There we go. That's my best effort, but it was impressive, exciting stuff. So that was good to see. She's the first time major champion as well. On this week's PGA Tour, who won the PGA on the PGA? Oh, it was the Travelers Championship, big championship, wasn't it? And it was Keegan Bradley. He won. First time he's won in about 5 years. Always emotional when he wins because he's so involved with the crowd and everything. So he won the Travellers Championship. Again, Rory was up there, and Scotty Scheffler was up there. All the usual suspects were up there. But it was, and Patrick Cantley was up there. But it was Keegan Bradley who won by an absolute mile. I think he won by 3 or 4 shots in the end. Was 6 shots ahead with a few to play, but dropped a couple towards the end. But he cruised to victory. So that was quite exciting to see. Right, let's move on to Galston Golf Club news because we've got plenty of that to get through as well. And we'll start off with Pro Captain Challenge news. News played a couple of weeks ago, and oh my word, we had some excitement on the last hole. We played against, me and Captain Stu played against Colin Denny and Lee Denny. Lee Denny was superb for all round, to be honest, and then Colin chipped in towards the end to really produce a good score. Anyway, it came down to the last hole. Me and Captain Stu were 3 points behind going down the last hole. Both hit very good drives. Down to the bottom on a hill. Stu actually outdrove me by a couple of yards, so he must have hit his really well. I went first to try and knock it on the green in 2. Didn't hit a very good shot. Then Captain Stu stood up, smashed his little 7-wood up the top of the hill. Looked very good, looked straight at the hole, looked fantastic. Anyway, we get up there. He can't find his. It's not in the front bunker. It's not over the back of the green. I jokingly said to him, Stu, don't be so daft. That was obviously going all the way into the hole. Never a doubt. It was always in the hole. So he went and had a look. And guess what? Yes, it was in the hole. Captain Stu finished with a Albatross 2 for 6 points on the last hole, which was fantastic, which would put us 1 point ahead. And then Colin Denny steps up, 15-foot putt for birdie. He only goes and rolls it in for a 4 for 4. So Lee and Colin won by 1 point. It was amazing, super exciting. So me and Captain Stu, who have holed nothing all year, no putts, no chips, no nothing of any note have we holed all year. Stu then holds it from 200 yards with a 7-wood, and we still end up losing. But well done, Colin, and well done, Lee. You were both superb. You won by 1 point, and you will take a 1 point head start going into the finals day in October. It was great fun, though. Thoroughly enjoyed it, but well played, Colin and Lee. But what a moment. Fantastic. Captain Stu and Albatross on the last hole. What about that? Let's hope that's a sign of things to come. Let's hope the floodgates are open now and we will hold lots of different putts and chips and everything now, because we really haven't held anything. And everybody who we've seen to play against does seem to hold everything. So it's a bit frustrating, as I've said in previous weeks at the moment. Right, on to Galston Golf Club competition news now. And we'll go all the way back to, where should we go back to? The midweek Summer Stapleford played on Thursday the 15th of June, and Dave Punter won Division 1 with a fine 41 points. Well done, Dave. He beat Mark Seeley into second, also on 41, but on countback. In Division 2, Bob Picton won with 40 points. Well done, Bob. He beat Martin Simmons into second on 39. And Division 3, Duncan Kruber won with 44 points. Well done, Duncan. He beat John Mills into second on 42 points. Then going to the Harvard Cup, which is a mixed medal played on Saturday the 17th of June. Simon Hood won with a net 66, beating Daniel Crosby into second with a net 68. On the mixed roll-up event on the Sunday the 18th, Andy Egan won with 39 points. Well done, Andy. He beat Arthur Dyson into second on 38. On Wednesday the 21st, the ladies had a 9-hole Stapleford where Thelma Evans won with 21 points on the same day. The other ladies played an 18-hole divisional Stapleford where Laura Westthorpe won Division 1 with 36 points. Marietta Holmes on Division 2 with 34 points. And, just 2 divisions because of the 9-hole. Okay, right, that makes sense. Going back to last Thursday's midweek Stapleford on the 22nd of June, Bill Ball won Division 1 with 41 points. Well done, Bill Ball. Andy Klein won Division 2 with 42 points. And Division 3 was won by Roger Helsden. Well done, Roger. He got 41 points, beating Barry Peake also with 40 points. And then finally on Sunday, we had the mixed monthly Stapleford where Neil Booth won Division 1 with 37 points. Jordan Page won Division 2 with 38 points. And Division 3 was won by Roland Speed with 47 points. No way, Speedy. That is superb. And what is unbelievable? No, of course it's not. I shouldn't say that. But his old mucker, Brian Duffy, came second with 46 points. What on earth were you two on Sunday? Well done. 47 and 46 points from Mr. Speed and Brian Duffy. Well done. Tremendous stuff. Brilliant stuff, guys. Those handicaps will come tumbling down right now, won't they? Right, okay. I think I've reported everything. Still busy in the shop, things ticking over, still busy with lessons, etc. We've got a fitting days coming up, couple of fitting days tomorrow. Actually do this newsletter Tuesday, so you might not get this newsletter until maybe Wednesday, but we have a tailor-made fitting day tomorrow on Wednesday the 28th of June. If you get this video and you want to do that, come and see me. We've also got a Callaway fitting day on the 18th of July, so put that date in the diary as well. Callaway fitting day, 18th of July. Right, that's everything for this week. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.